Hello, I'm Bill Messner with PG Safety and Health. And as many of you know, we're making great progress in our goal to getting to injury-free. We're not quite where we want to be yet, but there's a lot of good work that's taking place, and we've asked a few of our coworkers to share what they're doing as part of that journey.
This is a STAR card. It stands for Stop, Think, Act, and Review.
So as we talk about safety culture and seeing something and saying something, it's also really important about how we react when somebody says something to us and what we do with the information.
You're not making yourself stronger, you're using the strength you have better. That's the key.
As you can see, these racks look nearly identical from the back, even to an experienced, seasoned technician or wireman. So these STAR cards help us identify where we're supposed to be working and what equipment that we have out for maintenance or commissioning.
We do review our work, and most of the time when we review, we're reviewing something didn't go just right. And so when we do that, we get as a team and we evaluate the things that didn't go right and look at what we need to improve on so that next time we do it safely.
The STAR card and the STAR method, I think, are a great tool for PG crews to use. There's lots of benefits to all of it, but I think the most impactful for me, the thing that I take home the most, is the ACT portion.
We can hang these tags and remember, hey, we're testing here, or, and if that keeps somebody from getting their fingers where it shouldn't be, hopefully they can look at that and think, okay, they might be testing here, let's go talk to them before we get our hands in this.
Stop, think, act, and review are just something that we've always in our culture here used. And anyways, the STAR card is just another tool to help us do our work as the most efficient and safe as we can here.
When we think about our company and how big we are and the dangerous jobs that are out there, it's easy sometimes to minimize other kinds of safety hazards, and it's important for us in the office to think about what is around us and be intentional about how we see something, say something, and we do something about it.
We had an eager new employee, and it was his first day, and he jumped on the forklift, and I noticed he didn't have his PPE on. I asked him to put his safety glasses and seatbelt, and he did and went about his workday.
I had a crew a couple months ago give me a call. They were going to the next job, and they see a tree trimming outfit up in the primary. They thought it was a little bit too close, so they actually went back and talked to the crew members on the job.
A really good thing about See Something, Say Something is the employee in this case came back and thanked me for reminding him to put his PPE gear on. And at the end of the day, it felt really good.
So it was a good example of seeing our employees out there doing the right thing, making the phone call, stopping and talking to the contractors if they need to, make sure everybody goes home safely.
The part about being an instructor is really enjoyable because I'm able to pass these techniques on that I think really work.
So since day one, they've preached I'm going to have potentially will have a long career here, so I need to use my body in the right way. So Move Smart showed me that don't wear your back out young. You got to use it forever.
It's changed the way we do our work. In the bucket, when we're going to put on a plastic on the line, we used to reach out in awkward positions. For me personally, I'm now able to use my core, get more strength.
I started using those techniques on different aspects of my job and things that I had done or in the course of my duties at work. And I found that some of those techniques did in fact work, and not only worked, but they worked well.
Make it second nature. Take that second to stop and adjust when you start a task, and it'll be easier on you.
I wish Move Smart would have been around a few years earlier. My body would probably appreciate that, and it would be in better shape than what it is today if I would have had those tools.
Move Smart really just put into perspective about not using your back when you don't need to, lifting with your legs, not jumping off of trucks. It just, because you got 40 years to looking at doing this, and I really need to take care of my body.
Face it, none of us are getting any younger. And when you go home at the end of the day and you feel pretty good, that's a win for me.
As you just heard, there's a lot of great work taking place in this company to help create an injury-free workplace. It is the efforts of these individuals as well as all of you that will help us get there. I'm encouraged by this work, and I know your friends and family are as well, because you get to come home injury-free every day. We will get there eventually, and it will take all of us to get there. Thank you, and keep up the good work.
Done? Good. Wrap her up. That's a cut.